The market dropped 2% on Friday. How did it open this morning?
Annalise, the ASX 200 has dropped a little bit more this morning. It's down about 0.8% at the moment. I think investors are just a little bit cautious today ahead of the Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews' announcement later this afternoon and what he may say regarding the situation in Victoria, but also the Reserve Bank meeting tomorrow in the afternoon at 2:30 tomorrow. They're making their interest rates decision and they're expected to keep the cash rate on hold at 0.25% and keep it that way for several years, really. But I think investors this morning are just in sort of wait and see mode, waiting to really find out a little more from the Victorian Premier later today. But on the market this morning, we've had a pretty significant announcement from Tabcorp, which is the wagering and betting company. They've announced that they're expecting to take a $1 billion to $1.1 billion hit at their upcoming profit results due to COVID-19 basically closing so many venues and pubs really across Australia over the last few months. So those restrictions have really reduce the amount of betting money that they've been able to make, and it's going to take a pretty big hit at their profits. They have said they're still expecting to make a profit in financial year 2020 of $273 million. But the other news we've also had this morning is on the property front. CoreLogic have just released their house price data for the month of July. Property prices fell 0.6% across Australia during the month of July. That's the third month in a row that property prices have fallen. The biggest fall in July was Melbourne. The Melbourne market declined in value by 1.2%. We also had some auction data this morning showing auction rates in Melbourne are at 60% over the previous weekend. The market in Melbourne has obviously been affected heavily by COVID, and we're continuing to see that. CoreLogic do expect prices to keep falling throughout this year. Annalise.